I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Avengers, issue number 9. What became of Jane Foster, the goddess of thunder in the Secret Empire? Well, let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Alright then, so the comic opens up on a strange, otherworldly alien planetscape. Are we in space? Are we in another dimension? We're not exactly sure, and none of that really becomes clear by the end of the issue. The only thing we know for sure is that we are a far, far away from Earth. Jane Foster Thor, having fallen through some manner of portal during the big fight in Washington, D.C. with evil Hydra Captain America, has found herself stuck in a bunch of quicksand. Luckily, the locals are friendly and decide to help her out. Jane has been cut off from Mjolnir, and yet despite that, she has not reverted back to her human form. The answer they give is that due to the strange physiological nature of this otherworldly planet, Jane is able to somehow hang on to a small bit of her goddess of thunder powers. This is admittedly not a great justification, but hey, I'll take it. Our hero is taken in by one of the hard-scrabble farmers by the name of Helka. Apparently this dude had a family once upon a time and a happy life, but all of that came to an end when an evil, other-dimensional creature called the Yod came on in, killed a bunch of people, and scorched all the industry and farmlands that these aliens had built up, instead demanding that the people worship him and him alone. Interesting still, Yod was a thunder creature. Jane knows she needs to get back to her world ASAP to help out with what's going on in the Secret Empire. Helka is able to tell her that back in the day there were rumors that one of their scientists had developed a device that could cross over into other dimensions. In fact, Helka believes that's how Yod came here in the first place. Hey, another thing that sticks out to me about this issue, once again we see Jane Foster Thor with her helmet off, despite the fact that we'd never see that in the main Jason Aaron book. Jeez, Mark Waid, you're just running wild over here. Jane and her new buddy begin the long and arduous trek to where this device is being held over a lot of dangerous country. Helka was nice enough to actually fashion a small hammer-like weapon for Jane to defend herself. Of course, because it's not Mjolnir and because it's not magic, they're going to have to be hoofing it for this whole trip as they can't fly. Along the way, they come up against a bunch of horrifying local creatures, but Jane is able to dispatch them, having saved up enough power to do so. Of course, if you've ever played a video game or read a comic before, you'll know the device our heroes are after are right under the evil Yod creature, which means a fight inevitably breaks out. The Yod thinks it's pretty damn cool and tries to go bolt for bolt with the goddess of thunder. However, Jane proves even though she doesn't have the hammer, she can still control lightning in a way. Gotta admit, I love this image of the female Viking literally riding some lightning. It's straight out of a Norwegian metal album cover. Helka risks life and limb to grab the device for Thor, which turns out to be a ray gun with only one charge left. He demands that Thor use it on herself, but instead she opts to reward her friend for all the help along the way and uses it on him so that he can be reunited with his wife and daughter. Which, considering that we know they're dead, he told us, does that mean that the ray just literally killed him or just literally sent him into the afterlife? Because, I mean, if he wanted to get reunited with his family so bad, he could have just heroically sacrificed himself in another way, or I don't know, maybe Thor could have broken his neck or something for him if this was a suicide mission, I mean. All we know for sure, though, is despite winning the day, Thor is still very much stuck in this alien realm, and she doesn't know for how much longer too. Well, outside, everything in the Secret Empire is going nuts. So yeah, that was Avengers issue number 9, everyone, and overall it was okay, I guess. I liked we finally got some explanation to where exactly Thor is and what she's up to. But then again, I'd also be lying if I said I thought this was some of Mark Waid's stronger Avengers work. It just kind of felt like it was filling time there for a bit. I mean, they're definitely going for like a Trials of Hercules fable type feel for this story, which I can dig. But the story also kind of tries to have its cake and eat it too by cutting Thor off from her hammer, but also still trying to have a Thor story at the same time. Personally, I would have liked to seen sick Jane Foster trying to, you know, complete the same task without her powers, but then again, if you did that, I'm sure people would feel gypped that this was an Avenger tie-in with no actual super people in it. Also, as a Secret Empire tie-in goes, it's certainly not necessary. So yeah, overall, it's just okay, which is why I give it a 6 out of 10. So there you go, everyone. There's your Secret Empire tie-in for the week. I hope you enjoyed it, and if not, why not check out some of these other videos I have on offer. As always, you can follow me on social media, links both on screen and down in the description, and while you're down in the description, you'll also find a link to my Patreon. Patrons get exclusive access to videos and podcasts before anyone else, and they can do so for as little as $1 a month. So until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you all for watching.